Hello, hello. Just give me 1 second. There we go. This should be an interesting experience to stream. Oh, that's weird that you have to do it that way, but I guess if it works. So we're here in Star Citizen 3.9, which just hit the PTU a couple hours ago. On the, well, it's not new, but on the world of Microtech, I've been disconnected. This is an amazing start, everybody. Yes. Gotta love it. Yay. Technical difficulties. We'll load right back in. So as I was saying, we're on the planet of Microtech in the newly opened city of New Babbage, which was an empty shell until this patch. Oh, that's the alpha for you. It hasn't gone live yet. This is technically the test universe, but you know it's a test universe for an alpha, so you get what you get. I still love this game. You just kind of have to accept that this shit happens. So while we're waiting for it to load, how are you all doing out there? Oh, hey, we're back. And I do apologize for the horrible coughing and clearing of the throat and all that. I've got something or other. It's not it's not the COVID or the corona or whatever the hell we're calling it. It's just it's a cough. Oh no, that's less than good. Let's see. I wonder if I have like some accidental duplication of that going on here. I lowered the volume on it. Is that a little better? Okay, I think maybe that might have helped. I can't tell for sure. I'm not hearing it, but it might just be because Star Citizen takes so damn much resources at screwing with everything else. Also, hello, Loris and Oreo. Hope you two are doing well. Yeah. Yep, that technically it's just a toilet. We're not technically in space. Cool. Just started. So this is the nest, that big building you can fly through the middle of on Microtech, which is apparently the residential zone. And big new feature, hold F and right click, you've got little action wheel. I can take off and put on my helmet like that. The other big change is down in the left-hand corner. You now see your thirst, hunger, and oxygen levels instead of a weird dull cutout showing your limb health. So now you can starve and die of thirst and suffocate. Well, I guess that's not new. Also, body temperature is a thing. I don't suspect they will. Like right now, they say that like you'll have to eat or drink maybe once per play session. So like maybe it becomes a concern if you crash land on a barren moon and you're waiting for rescue and you have dwindling supplies. Something like that. But personally I would love that situation. But it's not like you're gonna be traveling through civilized space and have to eat every 5 minutes because you have the metabolism of a hummingbird like you do in most survival games. So really, this is just gonna be like a chill hangout where I'm gonna aimlessly wander New Babbage. Because I am sick and don't want to get into anything too deep yet.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
So, Microtech's kind of an interesting story. The planet was supposed to be terraformed, and it's screwed up, so most of the planet is a frozen wasteland with small pockets of actual green vegetation. But they went ahead and built this city here, and this city is a massive... it's a massive research college, basically, so everything here is super high-tech. Kind of like that old school Google lifestyle mentality thing, you know, before they turned evil.
Nearing stop. The capsule will be leaving the station.
Excuse me. longtime players of Star Citizen will note that the NPCs are actually sitting on benches and chairs. This is a major change, as the server lag and whatever else used to make NPCs stand up on sitting surfaces. So I'm gonna yank my helmet off here, just so I can show off some eating and drinking, because it will not permit you to eat through your helmet. So, New Babbage, the main college is underneath some weather domes, like this one here. You can notice a player in a Hornet just kind of poking around, and some NPCs jogging, doing push-ups and squats and other stuff in front of a really kind of nice water feature. And holographic flora and fauna. Well, fauna, I guess. Flora seems pretty real. And you've got little restaurants like Garcia's Greens, where they T-pose as they serve you. Food items will provide different benefits as far as nutritional value, water, and various buffs. So it's not just, oh, I'm going to die. You know, sometimes it's nice to grab a snack. And there's poisonous stuff out in the wild, too. But yeah, you kind of see that whole culture, I guess. I don't know exactly how you describe it. Healthy bodies, healthy minds, that sort of thing. On the other side of the commons here, you see twin sandwiches, where you can get stuff like, I can't read, a bologna sandwich, turkey sandwich, bacon club, and a pork katsu, which sounds really good. Various flavors of drink. Yeah, basically. I love this attention to detail that you get with this game. They're really going all out with this, and I really like that. You've got a rock climbing wall in the next area. I'm not climbing it. Elevators to the surface. We're not going up there because I am not equipped to handle that weather. So we will eventually throw ourselves into the cold eventually, just to see what dying of hypothermia is like. Here's the sky bridge to the promenade. This is one of the, I guess it's one of the more fleshed out cities that you'll see right now. Lorville, for example, has a bunch of empty space. And while Area 18 is, you know, a really big city laid out on a Coruscant-like city planet, this one has a bit more work put into it as far as wanderable spaces. But they're all going to reach that level of interactiveness. Words are hard. Excuse me. I really need to get a hotkey here to mute my mic when that comes up. These bathrooms are out of order. Then when you enter the promenade, you get this really nice place. Wellness begins within. Reach further every day. It was a really nice water feature. And under the giant dome, you've got food stores, you've got clothing stores, you've got tech stores. You've got this little bar area. It's just goddamn gorgeous. Let's take a look around. Over here is Oza, Neo-Imperial cuisine of the 2900s. But it's not actually fully there yet, I guess. So that's a mystery for another time. The Monte Salon, not yet there. Apparelli. Check out some of this new Babbage fashion. Now clothes and the equipment you wear actually matter because of temperature. So if you're out in the cold, you want something that insulates, and if you're out on like a desert planet, you want something that'll keep you cool. But I'm not going to spend too much time outside of the spacesuit, but you know, I would totally get one of these. That's a good look. I really wish they had a place that sold the glasses you see everywhere. But yeah, Microtech stuff, you'll have these shirts and pants and stuff that actually project holographic doodads like this. It's absolutely pointless, but it's amazing. Whammers for your burgers. I would totally get some chicken whams. Do you work, Mr. NPC? I'm actually gonna buy one of these. So here you are, one Wham Burger in all its HD glory. I will hold awkwardly before consuming. In one bite. Oh man, they had ice cream. Which you wouldn't expect on a frozen tundra world, but okay. Over here is Saw Luxury Spa. Whoop. My head snapped off. Not a thing yet. This is lifestyle consultant and a wellness center. This will eventually be more healing, rehabilitation, and personal training. Okay, let's see. This is the Oasis, which is, I guess, just a place to stand and enjoy the music and the weird holographic particle effects, which, you know, yep. Enjoying them particles. A giant ice sculpture, which makes perfect sense. I am missing something. There's supposed to be like a nightclub. Or maybe this whole area is the nightclub and it's the middle of the day, so whatever. So, fun fact, a lot of the food, the ones that aren't like created by hand, a lot of the food is procedurally generated. They had this whole thing about it in one of their behind the scenes videos. It's actually pretty neat, but, you know, also a little silly. But let's see if we can find the spaceport and zoom around on the outside a bit. This is... Actually, let's see where this goes. Also, hey, we got working elevators. Well, rather, working elevator displays instead of that horrible inner thought system. I think I have a vehicle. I got an Ursa rover. Now let's huff it. What's the worst that could happen other than we horribly freeze to death? If you notice down in the corner, immediately our core temperature starts to drop. Right now it's a brisk negative 84 Celsius on the planet's surface, if I'm reading this correctly. And in 5 minutes and a half, we'll be dead. Right here is the brand new Taveran Prowler. Taveran, whatever. It's an alien ship. It's an alien dropship. It's a little bouncy in the wind, but this is some serious wind. Is it unlocked? I know Loris was interested in this. Nope. Oh, cool. You'll notice the ice and snow building up on our suit. I should probably put a helmet on. Now our survival chance has gone up. But not by that much. Also, that was the frost and condensation effects on the visor. Oh, that's awesome. I probably should have taken the car. Oh well. I do want to see what happens though, so I'm going to do something amazingly stupid. Don't try this at home, kids. We're going to take our undersuit off. And you know what? We're going to take the shirt off. Save. I was kind of hoping that would speed it up a bit. Oh well, let's see how far we get in 5 minutes. Pardon me. I think we're ironically near the spaceport, but I have no idea how to get in on foot. Right now, our core temperature is 29.8 C and dropping. But rather than stand out here for, 2 minutes isn't that bad. As long as I don't go inside or put anything on. Hypothermia is starting to set in. Vision is getting blurry. Let's just stand here and wait for it. So I didn't actually create this character. I hit the random button a lot because I just wanted to get in here. Oh, that face. One minute to go. Oh, my legs are frozen according to the readout. My arms are frozen. 3, 2, 1, and dead. The most undignified way to die. And we're back. It was just a bad dream. Okay, let's actually get some clothes on. My clothes are still frozen. That's a bug. But as you can see, I'm defrosting, so it's okay. So instead of going to the commons, we'll take the hyperloop over to the spaceport, and hopefully get up in the air. Bobby. Oh, nope, this way. This one for the spaceport. Shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yes. Okay, let's see where this takes us. I mean, obviously 2's a spaceport, but let's see if the ride's a bit different. Yep, there it is, way off in the distance. Damn, that's pretty.
Nearing next stop.
Ooh. New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Huh. That's neat. Just immediately elevators. Okay. To the NBIS terminal. Oh, new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Oh yeah. Soundtrack's a little extra, but you gotta love it. Oh, security looks good. So eventually these scan gates will work, and if you have contraband, you'll be found out and have to deal with security. So people who are on the less than savory side of the law will have to find ways around the checkpoints and the gates and all that to smuggle contraband in. Do I owe any fines for dying out in the cold? It should be funny, but I do not. That's a great view of the city. Hangars, rentals. Oh yeah, this thing. This is an interactive AI, I believe.
Hi. Is there something I can help you with?
Let's ask about the greeter.
I'm a ninth generation social protocol system, designed and built right here in Babbage. When I'm not managing complex urban logistics, I love meeting new people and learning interesting new things.
Ah, of course. Can't hear her over the music. So let's bump down the music, bump up the voices. Try that again.
I'm a ninth generation social protocol system, designed and built right here in Babbage. When I'm not managing complex urban logistics, I love meeting new people and learning interesting new things. Can I help you with anything else?
Sure. Ask for a joke.
Here's a funny joke. What do you call a mobile wrist computational unit that is completely made out of helium? Moby gas. Can I help you with anything else?
I'm sure that made sense to someone. Commercial flights aren't a thing yet. Surface entrance. What I was hoping for was some sort of like duty-free shop or something, or luxury rentals. What do they got here? I could rent the 600i. I'm not going to, but I could. Okay, they didn't give me any extra ships, so I'm just gonna take my baby out there. Hangar 20. That's a lot of hangars. Sorry about that. Let's see. Hangar 20. By the way, chat, if there's anything that you'd like me to take a closer look at or something you want me to try out, let me know. I will definitely take requests. There she is, my Carrick. First things first. So, right now the game has respawn points because, well, it's in alpha and you kind of have unlimited lives. But in the full game, death will have consequences. Not exactly permadeath, but for now, doing what I just did, if I drop dead, I'll respawn in this medical bay as long as this ship exists. Get us flight ready.
Anvil Aerospace, all systems online.
Call the spaceport. Oh, they're above us. I was hoping for a frontal exit. But that's actually really cool that it's its own isolated hangar unit. No way you can miss landing in that damn thing. Welcome back, Rook. Okay, let's buzz the city real quick. I'll just throw this up there for anyone who was curious. My frames per second right now are not great, but this is a test server. Wahoo, thanks for popping in. I am totally enjoying my game. Hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you'll enjoy the stream if you're sticking around. Thank you for the follow. Where was I? Oh yeah. So like right now the frames per second isn't because of anything on my end. It's actually the server. Their server, I guess I should say. This is the test universe as opposed to a live release, so it's going to be buggier than what you would expect when it goes live. It's being hammered right now because people have been wanting to get at this for a while. Typically I average about 35 to 50 frames per second in most areas. But when a server has been around a while or is being slammed with people and entities and all of that, your frame rate does dip, but they're working on it and they've made some massive improvements. let's leave Microtech behind us.
Warning, engines overheating.
I wonder if I can get like a... Yeah, it's less crowded. I get even less crowded? Oh, that's just off. Oops. Anyway, the server. So, if you're new to the game, you may not know. Basically, the entire area of space in this star system is being hosted on every server. It's not like you jump over here and you're on a new server, and you jump over here and you're on a new server. Nah, all of this, hundreds of millions of kilometers of space, empty or not, are being handled by the server at any one time. Before, you would get data for every entity in the server, no matter where they were, if you could see them or not. Not the case anymore. But the server is still being slammed with every cargo box that spawns, every bullet that flies, every AI that shows up, enemy or otherwise. But they are making continual strides on that front, and eventually this will be spread out across multiple servers with the ability to seamlessly go from one to the other, and hopefully no player caps. You'll have everyone in one big universe. Because before, when this system was just like this solar system, or not even solar system, with just this planetary system, that gas giant and these 3 moons, you'd get 20 frames per second if you were lucky, and it would tank into single digits if like a bunch of enemies spawned. Not the case anymore. But like, this was the primary selling point right here. Ground to space, an entire solar system seamlessly with no loading screens. And they've hit that. And I find it goddamn amazing. Because this hunk of ice is about the size of Earth. 1/6 the size of Earth, because everything's kind of on a weird scale. Hey, Ripner is hosting us. Hello, Ripner's viewers. Just doing some Star Citizen. Where was I? Oh yeah, everything is like, this planet is 1/6 Earth scale. And you can explore every single foot of it. Eventually you could plop down some buildings, make your own outposts. It's like Star Wars Galaxies back in the day, before that damn new combat update or whatever that ruined it. New game experience. That was it. Let's check out the missions. Bunch of caves, flame jumpers, service beacons, delivery. Oh yeah, one of the new missions is finding a prison ship, boarding it, and saving these 1, 2, 3, 4 people from cryogenic storage. Now, more than likely, I'm gonna immediately die doing this. But it'll be funny. I will give it a shot.
Quantum drive is now off.
So the prisoner ship is a modified Drake Caterpillar, basically a modified cargo ship. I'm not sure what those question marks are. Probably gonna regret that. Hey, look, combat. Why can't I target you? Yeah. So, this thing, the ship I'm in, is meant for a full crew. I can't control any of the guns from this seat, but that's not really been a problem before since the AI hasn't been able to ever puncture my shields. Because this thing is built to take a beating. It's not exactly a ship of the line, but it is a beefy explorer ship. That said, I'll need to take control of one of the remote guns. I should be able to handle this. Should, maybe. Hey look, we found a place with no oxygen. Alright, enter remote turret. Oh, problem solved. Oh, I killed someone, and look, I've got a crime stat. Oops. Also, if I'm gonna be boarding a spaceship, I should put on my spacesuit. That would help. There we go. Alright.
Anvil Aerospace, all systems online.
Yeah, basically.
Fields
those bullets are just gonna keep going and going and going and going. Here's the cutlass. Yeah, I got lights that work now. Or, did I say cutlass? Caterpillar. This is a caterpillar. That's a cutlass. The thing's shooting at me. So, like I said, they really won't be able to do much, which will allow me to just pick them off. It's way more fun when you have an actual crew on this thing, because then you've got 4 turrets just going ham on everything. I just need them to, there we go. Stay there a second. I'm half tempted to just ignore the ship and continue with the mission. But maybe I can pelt them on the way up here. Oh, they're under me. Yeah, screw them. We're just gonna proceed. So, you'll notice that space is cleanly visible through my ship. This is how they're trying to save you on frame rates. Whatever the system doesn't need to show you, they don't show you. But it glitches now and then. See? This is object container streaming, as they call it. Only giving you the data was in the area that you need. So me with my no armor and 30 bullets are going to raid a prison ship solo. This will go well. Oops. There's the bridge. Excuse me. And here we go. There are guards physically on here. So, see how that goes. I can't see. No. Oops. Killed 1 of 10. Fell through the floor. Good start. Fell on my face. Always funny. Okay, now I can grab this guy's gun. So we gotta find the prisoner manifest, figure out which of these guys to saw them out, and get out. That scared the shit out of me. And now I'm dead. So here's the question. With this patch came prisons. Do I instantly go to prison because I was killed by security? I do. So, surprise, we're doing prison gameplay.
Even while serving your sentence, you have already begun to help make the Empire a better place. Thanks to our award-winning Pleasure Shares program.
Oh, that changes things. That changes things indeed. So, this prison has no...
Welcome. You have been placed in a cluster rehabilitation facility for violation of local law.
There's no living people on this prison facility other than the prisoners. Everything is automated. Think kind of like that Guardians of the Galaxy prison. That kind of layout. So here we'll be able to see.
More interested in our work release program? It's pretty simple, lots of fun, and teaches you a valuable skill. Retrieve a multi-tool from the commissary unit and proceed into one of the authorized mining tunnels. Look for any potentially valuable minerals and harvest them with the multi-tool. Deposit them in one of the mineral hoppers, and you'll be issued a time reduction chit based on the total value of the deposit. Mineral prices are static and set by cluster rehabilitation facilities and do not reflect real-world prices.
Okay, so you're in here for a set amount of time based on the crimes that you've committed. Maybe it shows up on the Mother glass? It's supposed to show up somewhere, but you can also work it off by doing the mining that he was talking about. And prisons provide their own unique gameplay loops, fight clubs, smuggling, escapes. There is a way out of here, but once you get out of here, there's no atmosphere, and the temperatures on the moon will kill you very quickly. So you have to have your escape route, like a friend with a ship or something, ready to go. And they change their minds on it being completely automated unless these are robots. But these were all supposed to be handled by remote turrets on that thing. Remember that thing from Guardians of the Galaxy? Gonna need someone's leg. Here we go. Projected time until release, 4 hours, 48 minutes. Meaning I can literally wait 4 hours and 48 minutes, and this does not include time offline. I couldn't, log out, do something else, and come back and be done. But I can work it off. I did commit a lot of homicide, to be fair. Also, remember what I said about NPCs actually sitting? Some, remember the old tradition of NPCs standing up. Like this one. Let's take a look around. Ineligible inmates will be forcibly removed. Past this point. Open. I guess I'm not eligible. Or the door's glitched. Also a possibility. The way this used to work before is if you got a crime stat, you would get like, let me get rid of this, that little circle up in the upper right corner. And you'd get a bounty automatically placed on you that people who completed the bounty hunting intro mission could hunt you down, kill you, and then your crime stat was cleared, they get paid, and you move on. Now you've got this. Ooh, are these physicsy? Oh yeah. Physics. Physics and glitches.
Remember, delivering harvested elements can drastically reduce your sentencing. It's not only a fun way to pass the time.
I don't have a mining tool. Unless I just happen to have one now. You know what, let's go in and take a look.
When venturing out, always keep...
Weapons online. So here, I can pull out my fist and beat someone up. Non-lethal combat. Or, there's my multi-tool. Cool. Let's give this a shot. I love that real foreboding atmosphere. It's like Rura Pensei, but less cold. Lights. Okay. So... not a mineable rock. They kind of stick out, but like not super well. Like this one. This is mineable because you can see the chunks of crystal sticking out of it. And mining is just about injecting enough energy into the rock to destabilize it and shatter it without making it explode. Get rid of my headlight or flashlight so you can see. Using the mouse wheel, I'm increasing the energy throughput on the laser. And on the left, you can see the energy built up in the rock according to the scanner. You want that line to stay in this green zone. Coming up, there it is. Oh. You want it to stay in the green until it shatters. If it hits a red, it starts to build up explosive energy. And so it's not really like a set it and forget it kind of thing. Because you're going to be constantly adjusting. Oh, that could have killed me. Constantly adjusting the energy level as to not do what I just did. And I'm just lucky I backed up. Because that probably would have been lethal. But since we're here, we're gonna take a look around and see if we can find hints of that supposed escape route. You know, for the future. Also, since this is a no oxygen environment, I do only have that long. So the number's a little glitchy. When I start to near death, they'll probably give like an actual readout. What's gravity here? Low gravity, alright. Caught on geometry. Still caught on geometry. Okay. So you've got these power lines going around everywhere for lights. Support structures to keep the rock from collapsing in on you. So I'm sure they're gonna allow cave-ins at some point. I think this is not the way I came in. Oh man, it'd be really easy to get lost down here. Line shafts 3. There's some mineable rock. Alright, let's give this another try. Just because we're here. Aphrite. May only blow up in my face a little bit. Cool. That is a successfully shattered rock. Then you just grab the individual pieces and tuck them away. Or neatly place them. That drinkable? What is this? This is... I'll take it with me. Sure, it's safe. I'm looking for like a hidden nook or cranny, little crawl space, something that would theoretically lead to the outside. I don't think they're gonna make it like super obvious, but it's a dead end. Sure. You know, something tucked away like that. There we go. And then you kind of start to realize that it could be anywhere. This place isn't exactly small. I could have passed it like 50 times. this thing? A storage thingy that fell. Now where's the digger? I don't know. Part of me is like, maybe they actually did put exit signs on it, which would be funny. But I doubt it somehow. Okay, so when you're low on oxygen, you hit this. And you are refilled. Neat. I was actually curious about that. I will say this is really damn good expansion of the cave system they introduced a couple patches ago. Oh, maybe. No. Just kind of goes around. Crouch. Crawl. Crouch. Okay. Some boxes I can't pick up. Another one of these weird things. Not activatable, is it? No, there's no control panel. Make your own way out. Okay, let's follow the exit signs, see where we end up. And this place is bigger than I expected. There's the green light of exit. Environmental storytelling. Or something. Yeah, their signage in a lot of areas is pretty crap, but using the lights as a guide is actually pretty good. Another prisoner.
Here's a friendly reminder to leave all materials found during mining expeditions outside the living area. These might contain contaminants that may be harmful to other inmates.
So all that gave me was 420 merits. So if I deposit them,
Due to
right?
your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
Love that condescending voice. So now I'm down to 4 minutes, no, 4 hours. Doesn't seem right. Maybe I haven't cashed them in. I don't know. Hey, oxygen. So much so that I'm gonna pull my helmet off. No, I still have my merits right there, see? There'll be no violent conflict. You will not try to escape. You are forbidden from using communication devices linked to the outside world. Failure to comply with these rules will result in time extensions. Have I been anywhere else?
Ready to take the next step on the road to rehabilitation? Find time today to think about how you can make amends for all the wrongs you've done. Anything can become a positive with a little bit of work.
Cell block, cell block. And here's where I would be if I were leaving. I'm not leaving. It was a commissary, or at least a little commissary kiosk. I kind of remember seeing. Yeah, here it is.
When venturing out, always keep an eye on your oxygen
They have
levels,
nothing.
although there are plenty of refills.
Oy. That's where you would trade in your merits for food, I guess.
Thanks to our award-winning Pleasure Cares program, a percentage of all your hard work goes towards helping those less fortunate. Together, we can turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right.
So I'm coming up on an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna take a break here, and then I guess we'll keep looking around, or maybe I'll just switch to another game. I do have the Outer Wilds thanks to Rook. Finally gives that a shot. But for now, switch you over to the BRB screen. Let me get some music going. We'll play some. We'll get some Stellaris music in there. You can relax and enjoy some space music during the break. I'll be back shortly. And hey, if you like what we're doing and want to support the channel, please feel free to give us a follow. If you want to help more directly, consider a subscription. And if you have Amazon Prime, you do get one free subscription to give out to your favorite streamer, one free per month. You haven't decided on who to give it to, we'd be honored if you consider us. We do RPGs, space stuff. We do get into Final Fantasy XIV. And we'll be expanding our repertoire and getting into some retro stuff, as the channel name kind of suggests. I do want to stream the original Wing Commander at some point. Stuff like that. But yeah, we'll be right back. We'll be back up in just a moment. And we're back. So, if you're just joining us, ignore the Star Citizen graphics because we're done with that. We are moving to